Fuck it. I don't want to keep you waiting.
Oh, no, you're okay. I didn't know if you want me to go live or go boxes, so it's up to you.
You know, people screen record everything anyway.
Yeah.
Okay, let's start it off with, you've received feedback this week about going live with me, correct?
Correct. I have.
From a couple people, a lot, LA people, just people in the industry. Keep it gangster, or you don't have to. You can just say whatever you want, of course.
No, honestly, it's like mostly it was people that don't follow me or people that I don't really know. But honestly, it was a lot of my following too. Well, not a lot, but some of my following too.
Yep. Okay.
Go ahead.
So I've never asked you, and listen, anything you don't feel comfortable with, you can obviously tell me to go fuck off, right?
Okay.
and vice versa. So my encounter with you has just seeing you on TikTok. I don't honestly know much about you. I think your makeup skills are beautiful, and that's what intrigued me the most, because I just love makeup at the end of the day. I don't know your story. I don't know what you identify as. I know absolutely nothing.
Okay. Well, I am a trans woman, and I've been doing drag since I was 18. I'm 36, so almost 20 years.
And we met in Ohio.
Correct. We met at Mass, in Dayton.
And what year would you say that was?
I want to say like 2008.
2008, you guys.
Yeah.
So I love having open conversations. So I would love to get your opinion.
Okay, let's go.
Because there's been a lot of things that are, look, they're already calling her.
Yeah, they really are.
They really are. They're already calling her, y'all. So here's what I don't think is being taken the right way, or people love to misconstrue. Also, yesterday when I was having deep conversations, I'm getting my hair bleached, I'm getting my nails done. There's 7 people around me. It was a lot. So let me try to word this correctly. To me, what I was referring to in the last few days are people like, do you know who Lily Tino is?
Yes.
So people like that, what would you identify Lily Tino as?
God, you know what I'm saying? For me, I don't know that person like personally, but from the outside looking in, as a trans person, I feel that's somebody that's making a mockery of a trans person, someone that is, obviously doing this for attention, for views, for, clickbait, whatever it is. Yeah.
So when I think people are kind of misconstruing my message, and they love to do that. I know they've tried to vilify me my whole career, and it is what it is. But I do love to have healthy adult conversations, and I think that people are misconstruing my thing. If you are a normal trans person living your life, this is a completely different story than what I showed on camera. I showed a dude with a full beard wearing a dress and lip gloss. So what I'm saying is I don't think even to my core that person is even trans. I think they're lying. I think they're rage baiting. And I think they're doing this for attention because society has shifted. Nowhere have I ever said I hate trans people. I love everybody, right? But those specific people like Lily Tino, and there's a few others, I don't think they're really trans. I think that this is all an act. And I think that they're doing harm to the actual trans community. You have a Lily Tino in a crop top going into the woman's bathroom with actual children behind in the footage, which even if it doesn't matter who you are, no one should have a camera in the bathroom. Unless you're at a nightclub and it's only adults and you're doing a cute TikTok or a get ready. Disneyland is obviously for kids. We know that. And we know adults love it too, but it's mainly kids there, right?
Right.
So I think that people are acting like Jeffree hates trans people. No. People that are making a mockery out of it, that are pretending to be trans, they are the root. So it's upsetting that people are trying to come for blood for me. Like, you hate us. I've had trans people send me death threats today. And I was like, okay. You know what I mean? I get it. They're taking what I'm saying the wrong way. And it's just been so that's my thoughts. I think people are then adding on a million things, trying to bring up my past from 20 years ago. And I'm like, this is so off topic.
Yeah, I definitely agree. I think one thing that I do think needs to be said is obviously anybody can identify as trans, anybody can identify as non-binary, and I know that you're not taken away from that. I don't think anyone's taken away from that. But I do agree with, if you have a mustache and going to Walmart and you want to be called a woman, as a trans woman for almost 20 years, that doesn't make sense to me. And it doesn't have to make sense, but I do think as a whole for our community, it makes everything look kind of a mess, you know?
Especially to middle America or people who are not well versed in the terminology, anything like we are. We grew up in the same era. So I think a lot of the young people are misconstruing what I have to say. I've gotten the most craziest messages. I'm like, I've never faltered in saying who I am. You know, I've always been apologetically me. I've had people try to come to me and they're like, well, you used to say that you were an alien. That's not a gender. I'm like, because I had no eyebrows and people would make fun of me. So I owned it and pretend. I've heard it all. So anyone bringing up old quotes, yes, you guys, when people have asked me, including Shane Dawson, Jeffree, what do you refer as? Everyone knows I am a male. But if people want to call me, yes, girl, queen, any terminology, I've had grown men be like, you're too pretty, I'm going to refer to you as a she. Totally fine, I can respect that. But at the end of the day, I'm saying I'm this and you're saying you're you. I don't see what the issue is. I think people have really fucked up what I've said.
Yeah, and they're like, how can you go live with Jeffree? You were live with him forever. He goes against everything that you are. You know, he doesn't support you. He's, you know, making a mockery of you. And I'm like,
I got 6,000 people in here. I can go live with whoever I want. I find you stunningly beautiful. Your makeup skills are fucking amazing. That lace, invisible. Why would I go live? Why would I go live with someone I didn't support? Can someone make it make sense?
Yeah, and I was like, you know, I was raised, we don't really talk about money, religion, or politics. And this is why we have to be careful sharing our real opinions, at least for me. But for you, you've always shared how you feel. And again, a lot of people don't know, but we come from MySpace days. We come from a day where we could say whatever and we were respected for our opinion. But now people, oh my God, he said his opinion. Oh my God, I can't support Jeffree. I can't support Amaya, you know, whatever it is. But
yes, we used to be able to respect each other's opinions. And I think that people are really acting like I said every trans person can never go in the bathroom. And it's like, no. I'm talking about the Lily Tinos and the guy. I literally hold up the video. He's debating Charlie Kirk in a dress with a full mustache. And I'm like, come on, man. You can't be trying to do this, because those people that don't fully understand it are now they've lumped everybody into that.
Exactly.
And they are doing harm and damage. That's all I was trying to say.
I know that. And, you know, and I found myself like I was defending you and they're like, how can you defend him? And blah, blah, blah. I'm like, you guys, this is so more than this app. This is so more than what you're hearing right now. This is someone who I've watched. And I think everyone should really remember this person, you, who has started from here and then went up and now has built an empire. And to me, as a businesswoman, as a trans woman, I think that's the American dream. But beyond that, again, it's your opinion. Absolutely. I respect your opinion. And I just don't get why everyone's so sensitive, but at the same time, it's not for necessarily for me to get, but I've always stood in my truth, and I will let everybody know, you know, yesterday and last week, Jeffree has been so supportive, and it goes, if he doesn't like trans people, I'm a trans person, and he supported me yesterday.
It just doesn't make any sense. And I never even said that, ever. That's just so preposterous. It's very bizarre. So yeah, I have a lot of the younger 21 to 25-year-old trans people coming in, and it's very, very different. But people love to hide behind their phones. They really, really do. Yeah. And I think they're also lumping me in like, well, he supported this, so he must think that everything that Charlie thought or this and that. And I'm like, I was live streaming while this person was taken out for having an opinion, and I was so shook and horrified. Do I agree with everything he ever said? Obviously not. Are you kidding me? He's way more religious and crazy. Like, he just had a really, really strong faith. And you know what? His faith was beautiful to watch. Didn't mean I agree with everything he said. He thinks that he thought, rest in peace, he thought that I shouldn't marry another man. Give a fuck. I'm gonna marry whoever I love.
Right, right.
And me and you are gonna be whoever we want to be.
That part.
Okay, I'll address this with her. I'm reading my comments. They're saying that I said that non-binary people don't exist. Let me address that. If you are a normal person and you decide that you are not a male or a female, that you are a they and them, that's not a real term. And I'm allowed to think that. If you feel, I'm reading the chat right now. You guys, I don't believe in calling yourself that. I think you can be trans, I think you can be a male, and I think that you can be a female. I don't understand they and them. I don't. I think it's made up. And I'm always gonna stick by that. But guess what? Even if Amaya doesn't agree and we can hear her thoughts, we can still be friends. We can still respect each other.
I think for me, again, and I've been in this community 20 years. I don't understand non-binary or zay, zim, zir. I don't understand certain terms, but I do respect them. But just because I don't understand them doesn't mean that I would go against that. But at the same time, again, I respect your opinion, and that's what makes life so beautiful. Is if he doesn't agree with it and I do, we're still human. We're still allowed to have that.
Yes.
But ultimately, you know, it's just absurd, the people that take it so far and, you know, blow everything out of proportion.
I felt like in the pandemic, people were really going ham on that. They were.
Yeah. They were.
Now, you guys, if you didn't know and you've never watched my content, I am very abrasive and loud to get my point across. So a lot of people are acting like my post from the other day was transphobic. At the end of the day, if you have a normal thinking brain, you know what you were born as. That's all I'm saying. And I'm talking about the lilies and the even this might sound a little controversial. What's that other one's name that causes all the stir? Dylan?
I'm not sure.
That part. Who's the other one, you guys? The Dylan one? I'm like, they do a lot of weird things for attention. I'm not into it.
Well, you know what? And for me, I was thinking about what you said. I think someone had, well, I don't know if you said this, but someone had said you were like, if you were born a man, you will always be a man. Did you say something similar to that?
If we were having a scientific debate, yes.
Well, and for me, I've been thinking about that. And at the end of the day, and again, I'm a trans woman, I still understand how I was born. I still understand, you know, what my DNA is. And I do feel there's a bit of truth to that. But that's my experience. And just because I agree with that, the next trans person may not. And again, this is why it just goes so crazy. You know what I mean? If I say I agree with it, then what? I'm canceled. If Jeffree agrees with it, he's canceled. I think the cancel culture is absurd. You know what I mean? We can have our opinions. We can have an intelligent conversation. And I know this, and this is what I love about Jeffree as well. I know what I was born as. And I think anytime I get in a fight with someone, they say, well, you're just a man. This is my actual life, and I have lived it for a very long time. I'm aware of what surgeries I've had or I haven't. I'm aware of my mental, you know, my status and things like that. So for people to say that, yes, I know what it is.
Are there people that really were born in the wrong body mentally? Absolutely. I've met them. I've shook their hands. I know them.
Yes.
Is the internet now way different than it was when me and you were younger? Absolutely. And people use it to weaponize, get attention, and do all sorts of things.
Yep.
And that's what I was referred to. And I probably didn't explain myself fully because there's been a lot of new attention and a lot of crazy emotions this week.
Yeah.
And maybe I didn't convey myself correctly. But yes, you guys, I respect Amaya. And I think a lot of you maybe have misconstrued that because you saw my one little clip and had a full meltdown.
But it's sad that you have to really hold people's hands and just say, this is what I actually meant, or let's dive a little deeper. I think you have every right to your own opinion, and I respect you, and I'm honored to be here. But you know, at the end of the day, I have my opinion as well. But this is why you are you and I'm me, and this goes for everybody. You know, be more accepting and just sorry.
No, I'm just like, we grew up in the era where it was just so different. and we could all respect each other. And people are so easily offended nowadays and want to just go full haywire. And I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
But I love healthy discussion.
This conversation does need to happen. And, you know, am I nervous? Yes, but it's just because, you know what I'm saying? You guys have to understand, of course, I think a lot of us idolize Jeffree, and, you know, but beyond that, it's still about how I feel, how he feels, how maybe you feel in the chat. And if you feel differently, that's your opinion. And you okay. Have every right to have that. But when you go against that, you know, oh, I hate Jeffree because he said that. Girl, please, you have to move on. You know what I mean? It's just, it's wild.
Could we agree, it doesn't matter what surgery someone has, if they did a scientific DNA test with chromosomes, we are who we're born as. That's all I was saying. I'm not trying to take away anything from that. All I was saying was a fact is a fact. That's it.
Yeah.
And that's it. There's no disrespect to it, you guys. I know a lot of people took it that way, and that's not what I meant. Okay, Amaya is beautiful. I respect her. And I think just because I like someone else's couple opinions, now they're thinking, oh, well, you think what they thought too.
Mm-hmm.
I've always beat to my own drum, and I've never do what anyone wants. I'm not going to believe what anyone thinks I should. I always just believe what I believe. And it's always, oh, he moved to Wyoming and his sales must be slowing down. I'm blessed to be one of the top brands on this app. Hello, I've been on every social media possible. I'm a dinosaur. Yes, you guys, thank you. Send her gifts. Turn her the fuck out.
No.
Okay.
But no, I think that's why I was
Let these bitches know we're having a discussion, girl. Let it the fuck out. Hello? We're here. Two human beings having a discussion. This is normal.
Thank you so much. No, after I went live with you, like I said, a couple days, it was all people talked about. And then
all me and you did was laugh, have fun, and we actually got attacked ourselves. Me and you were both called it.
Yep.
That's all you got? That, like, we haven't been called 10 times worse since we were kids?
And I talked to my chat. I said, wait a minute. I said, so, but if he's anti-trans or doesn't support trans people or is this bad person, I said, then why would he defend me when that man called me a man? Jeffree was the first person to defend me. And you didn't have to do that. You could have laughed it off.
Did anyone have a response besides calling me an insult? Like, did someone really? I would love just a real. Well, yes, Amaya. Even though he does this, like I would love to hear a justification. And I don't think anyone has one because I just think you're great. I hadn't followed you yet. We were doing battles, and I was like, I love the energy. I barely follow anyone. It's really hard on this app. I've met a lot of people. Can't trust hardly any of them. Those top bubbles you see above your screen, those are people I've met and I think are great. Xteena, Paul Dow, Bobby Joe, Paul and Jen. I've met these people face to face. I've hugged them. I've had dinner with them. I've had conversations with them. Yes. And it's like, it's hard to trust people. It really is, especially an app based around money.
That's what I said. I said, so imagine, you know, and they're like, well, girl, you know, maybe he's using you. Maybe he was trying to be nice to you so that he looks like he likes trans people. And I was like, okay, you guys have to really understand his position. The more famous you get, the more money that you have, the more under a microscope you are. If everybody in this room right now were to be put under a microscope, who would be canceled? Whose opinions will be revealed? But again, he defended me and he didn't have to. And we had a good time. Baby, I love the banter. He gave it to me. I gave it right back. Oh, baby, you want to throw a glove? Okay, got it. Let's slide down. It was so fun to me. And I think but I know your position. I know it's hard that people want gifts from you. And, you know, oh, wait, it's Jeffree. Let me show you this palette. I have this palette. Oh, Jeffree. Girl, please.
Someone did that the other night. I was gifting someone and the other side was like, but look, I have the blood sugar palette. No, someone else. There was another person doing it. It was a guy in a mask, and his wife came down with 10 pallets, bloodlust, blood money, and I'm like, I'm still gifting against you. I fucking love you, and I respect that.
To me, I'm like, okay. I said, there's a time and place. Yes, be a customer. Obviously, we want to support Jeffree, but there's a time and place. But beyond that, you're still a human, and I think people forget that. People forget that. People forget that you are human, and that don't you get tired of, you know, oh, Jeffree, can you help me snipe this down? Can you help me win this battle? Gift. What can you give me? No. Jeffree, how's your day? But beyond that, I'll go on a huge rant about that. But I just
You can though, my chat. But listen to the chat; they get it. A time and place, you guys. You heard that correctly.
It's too much.
So all you little 21-year-old, I don't even know, what are we calling these people? We're millennials, right?
Are they Gen Z? I don't know the term.
Gen Z and Gen whoever's below them, they'll never understand us. They'll never understand the world that we came from and the things that we had to fight for. So it's upsetting that people are taking my post a different way to fit their agenda. All they're doing is bringing up old videos of me. Girl, I was 19. I'm 39 now. I could give a fucking rat's ass. Like, just chill out.
Thank you. And I'm 36, and and again, I can attest, like, it just was a different time where, we could say, girl, I don't like that person over there, and people would laugh, and it was fun, and it was, girl, I don't like her either, and we moved on. It wasn't this whole, oh, how dare you have an opinion? Oh, canceled. They're done.
They're done. We don't ever want to hear from them again. I know. Whenever the world started getting like that, I knew we were doomed.
Yeah. So you guys, if you guys can, I promise you, respect your own opinion, have respect for yourself, value your rights, your opinions, but also with that being said, respect other people's opinions and realize that I'm human, you're human. On the screen, off the screen, we have to do better as a community. And especially what I find is hard for me was that it was people in the LGBTQIA community that was coming against me. Girl, how dare you go live with Jeffree? He's against everything. Girl, you're in our own community and you're attacking basically both of us.
Yep, because you don't do what they want you to do.
But
you are now that part.
Yeah, you weren't there. And yes, he may have said this. And what I thought was interesting was, remember the guy with the fan, and you kind of poked fun at him and you kind of like crashed out and you left and you came back and you said, Amaya, I was just kind of acting, girl.
I was fully trying it up for this camera and totally pretending.
So I said, right there, you guys, you see, every now and again, you got to do something, that's fucking funny. That just, you know what I mean, makes people laugh.
A grown man that looked like a thug from prison was upset that little old me made fun of your little ceiling fan. I thought it was genius. So me screaming and all that, it's all an act. I can do it right now and do the same voice. It's all for show.
That's what I'm saying. I said, so yes, has he said this or that? Absolutely. Girl, I've said stuff. You've said stuff. We all have. But
yeah,
why
I called his mom the C word. I don't even know him, but he called us it. I'm going to throw it the fuck back. What? I know you did not just call us beautiful people it. The heck? This isn't Stephen King. Who the fuck you talking to? You ain't calling us
I don't know. It was just wild. I said, so to me, Jeffree's a walking reality show, a walking meme. He's there for entertainment, makeup, reviews, funny. Let's have fun. In my opinion, I feel that's what that is. Absolutely. But of course, they're gonna screen grab that. They're gonna post that and not post any context to it. Oh, look, Jeffree crashes out again. He, and the person to say that you said the other word that you didn't say. Girl, it's just all too much.
That part. Uh-huh. I know.
And I actually witnessed that. That's why I'm passionate about it. Like, okay, this is why, like, how unfair. So I imagine a lot of people are being very kind to me and thank you for the gifts, the follows. I am grateful. But this could be clipped and one little thing that I said can be taken out of context. And then what? Yep. I'm on the shit list. Like, it's not
the beauty
fair.
is a lot of people are screen recording and they do show full context and no one's ever going to misconstrue us. They can try.
Yeah.
We're just two individuals born on the same planet. We actually have similar views on some things, you guys. And me and Amaya met when I was a very, very angry, depressed, psychologically defeated a time in my life where I was just trying to figure out life and what I wanted to fully be. And I was discovering music and I was blowing up on the internet and so many people were judging me because I was a guy in makeup and it was a very different time. And like I said, the Boy Georges, the David Bowies, all those people weren't really present during the MySpace era. I was that new, what is a man in makeup to them?
Nobody was doing that back in the day, and it was the iconic pink eyebrows. Nobody had pink eyebrows at the time. And this is such a full circle moment. Maybe I should, it's nothing bad, but when I first met you, I was like, are you Jeffree Star? And it's so crazy you said that you were like going through things and you were angry because you literally said, bitch, of course I fucking am. Can't you fucking see? And I said, well, baby, I wasn't sure. And then I saw that. And then I saw.
Sounds like me, girl. That sounds like 25-year-old Miss Lynn.
And then I looked over and I saw this you had a huge tour bus, and I said, oh shit, it is. And you know what I'm saying? And then, we had a couple drinks that night and, kind of went about our ways, but still, that was an iconic
thing. Let me ask you one question. You've never, when you met me, people can't believe I've never tried alcohol. I never drank alcohol in Ohio. You remember that?
Right. But you had people in that area that did.
Oh, my whole crew drank. Everybody.
Yeah.
But me. But I'm over here doing Shirley Temples and Red Bull.
Yeah.
And everyone's like, there's footage of you drinking. And I'm like, I would take shots with water. So people didn't ask me, why aren't you drinking? It was like this weird thing of like, oh, are you an alcoholic? And people would judge me for not having a drink. And I was like, what? No, I come from all addicts. My mom's awful. I don't want to be her. So I never would drink. But yeah, my crew loved to drink and party and all that. And I'm like, girl, it just wasn't for me. It really just wasn't ever for me.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I just wish we could go back and, to a day when,
Ignore
Is
it.
that for, okay.
Because, so I have protection on my account.
Okay.
And I think the subject matter we're talking about, the AI is having a moment. Who cares?
Okay.
TikTok, get over it. We're having a healthy discussion.
Yeah, I'm like, sorry, what did I say? But yeah, I'm grateful. And again, I think more conversations like this need to happen. It's kind of sad that we have to break every little thing down. But at the same time, it is healthy. It is healthy to say, okay, yes, he said this, I agree with it. He said this, I don't agree.
Yes.
Maybe
but
you don't
I do
agree
not
with me.
I don't think the trans community, who I do respect, I think they're definitely taking some things out of content or context, or they're just saying it the wrong way. But I know that my opinions can be very abrasive. I can be very loud, and that's how I get my point across, because people just don't listen. So you guys, go ahead.
Oh, go ahead. Well, one thing I did want to say is that I do feel I am fortunate. The way that I sound, the way that I look, I am a fortunate trans woman. I do want to point that out. And I also want to say that everybody is on their own journey and their transition. And some people are a bit more advanced or, whatever it may be. But I also just want to say that obviously I can only speak for myself. I see you. I recognize your progress, your transition. But also with that being said, if you're walking around with a mustache and things like that and still want to be called woman, there's still some things that you can do. Like I wanted to point out maybe laser hair removal or hormones, or there's things that you can do to help soften if anybody's interested in that, because maybe somebody doesn't have that. Maybe they don't know what to do. Maybe they, I don't know. I just feel like that kind of need to be said, No,
I agree. And here, let's talk about it all. Let's get controversial. I had people in my chat, well, what if I don't have the money to get surgery? So I should be hated? Y'all know I wasn't fucking saying anything like that. The thing about this subject, is it not intricate?
It is.
I'm talking about, you guys, burly dudes like my ranch manager throwing on that exact mint wig with facial hair. Okay, so y'all want me to fully take it this way. I didn't mean it like that. I'm talking about dudes pretending. Now, there's people way more conservative and wild than me that would say crazy shit about me and her right now. I don't pander to that, and I don't believe that.
Yeah.
So, no. I'm not into people's way crazier views. Ashley, so is your family, sweetie. Okay, you're the one watching us. All right, you're the one watching us, Pookie.
But also, I feel like people also think, oh, well, Amaya's had surgery, that's why she's passing. I also want to say, just because you've had surgery doesn't make you more of a woman or less than a woman. More of a man, less than a man. So, you know what I'm saying? We can't really get too down to details with, oh, you have to have surgery, you have to have hormones, you have to do that. Nobody has to do anything. But I do agree when I say, okay, if you want to live your life as a woman, in my opinion, a trans woman for 20 years, let's go ahead and try to present that way. In the best way that you can. Thank you.
Yep, and I can respect that, absolutely. I think it's a very, very, it can be a very complicated subject.
Of course, yeah.
Do you guys have any real, actual questions for me or her? Without trolling, without the horse shit, does anyone have any actual intelligent questions? Okay, respectfully. Or my mods are here, they will meet you immediately. Mm-hmm.
Hi everybody, thank you.
Corey, thank you. Okay, so let's really get into it.
All right, let's go.
What restroom do you use?
The woman's restroom.
And they're gonna say that I'm a hypocrite because I don't have a problem with that.
Well,
If I didn't,
do you have a problem? Do you have a problem with me going to the restroom?
Nope, because when I was scrolling on the FYP, you're a woman. Let me rephrase it in case anyone. Let me rephrase it in case anyone tries to get weird. When I was scrolling and first saw Amaya, I said, "That's a beautiful woman," without knowing anything. Now I know her makeup is very extravagant because she loves makeup and she's a makeup artist. So this is about making women feel safe in women's spaces. Amaya is not a dude with a mustache wearing a Halloween costume, okay? And some people may say, well, yeah, you guys are. Great, I don't care what the fuck y'all have to say. Don't care about it. I'm talking about...
Well, the thing is, I used to have a mustache. I did. And you know, I'm saying it. But, you know, I mean, but when I did, you know, I did what I tried to do to conceal it. But again, that's just my journey. So it's kind of, I don't know, it's hard.
It is complicated because people will be offended and that's okay.
Either way, no matter what we say, someone's going to be offended. But I think we all can agree, you know.
Yeah, see, a lot of people don't know how to word things in the chat. They're like, yeah, you present as a woman and there would be no issues. Oh, bitch, block us. You think we care about you? Girl, please.
But yeah, someone was like, well, maybe Jeffree doesn't know that you're trans. I said, you know what? Maybe he doesn't. For me, I transitioned to because I wanted to live my authentic life. I don't want anybody to necessarily know I'm trans. I don't run around when I'm at the airport. Hi, I'm on Delta. Yeah, but I'm trans. I'm in, you know, A12.
Right, and I've had people in the past. I've had friends in my past that's their shtick. And you guys know who I'm talking about. Old beauty people. They loved that being trans was their full identity. They wanted everyone to know they had surgeries and something else down there. They loved it. They did it for attention. And that's a whole other thing that confuses folks.
Right, right.
You know?
So, but again, that's why I say I am fortunate. I don't think necessarily people know that I'm trans. And that doesn't make me better or worse than the next trans person. But, you know, if you're maybe not passing, maybe in public, if you don't feel like you can pass, you may have to go to a bathroom that society may say, hey, you belong here, you belong there. And I think that's one thing that we have to understand is a lot of elderly people, a lot of people who don't know our lingo, our LGBTQIA, you know, sir, what are you doing? Oh, I identify as woman. I'm so sorry. It creates a whole thing. Sometimes if you need to go to the bathroom, go to the bathroom. Live your authentic life. Live your true life. Have your own pronouns. Have your own tribe. Absolutely. But let's not make it confusing for everyone. And I know that's hard. And maybe gender neutral bathrooms, maybe. But I
knew people in the chat were going to say that I can't have it both ways. I told you guys this is way more complicated. I grew up in this world, in this scene. So you guys, some of you may just never be able to agree with me or her. And you may never be able to fully understand it. And that's okay.
Yeah, it is.
Okay. Look at this. Look at CG. I'm 65. Be yourself and do you. So yes, you can have it both ways, you guys. When I was scrolling, I thought 100% Amaya was just a regular girl with really beautiful makeup. I did not know her story, did not know she was trans, knew nothing. That's it.
And so now that you know, has anything changed?
Absolutely not.
So see you guys.
Because you are authentically living your life and I respect you.
Thank you, Jeffree. I respect you too. And I don't know. I don't know. I'm just honored to have my voice here today to answer any questions or, you know, because it is a conversation that needs to be had.
Well, thank you for not bending the knee to what people think you should think about me.
Of course.
That is so respectful to have a conversation with someone who has their own thoughts. Do you know how refreshing this is? Read my chat. It is so refreshing.
Yes. Yeah, and I think that's one thing. I think a lot of people, I don't know, I think if other people were in this position, they would agree with everything Jeffree said. And, oh, I love Jeffree. And yes, Jeffree, I agree. And yes, they're all dudes. No, I'm gonna bend here and there. I'm gonna say how I feel because I'm authentic. He's authentic. You should be authentic.
That part.
But with everybody being authentic, we can't have it. We can't all agree. We can't all walk the same way. We're gonna have to push back. We're gonna have to disagree, and that's okay.
Rarity, we are not having discussions on abortion, okay? Girl, you're trying to take it a whole other way, girl. Now is not the time for me or Amaya to give you every single opinion you have about anything else. We are here talking about one subject. Y'all know we are. I see your great out, heart me. Keep your mouth shut. Anyone else have a normal, intelligent question for me or Amaya, please? Okay, BG, you said the same comment 1,000 times, my love. Okay, we're getting serious here, so relax.
I can't. Okay.
Rebel, I've already said my opinion about Lily. You can see the screen grabs from yesterday, and I meant every word of it. Ali said not a question, but mad respect for her. Thank you. We appreciate that. Thank you. That part, Tristan. Jesus loves everyone in this chat, no matter what our beliefs are. Amen to that, baby. Aqua, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you guys so much.
Anything about on topic, you guys. We're not pandering to that, okay? This is a respectful conversation between two grown adults. Thank you, Courtney. I appreciate that. Yeah, I felt it was important to talk to someone similar to my age. I am a little older. But it is nice to not talk to a 21-year-old that has no thought process of their own, and they're on TikTok all day scrolling for 7 hours, and they're just attacking me. I just don't have time for that energy, to be honest.
Yeah. And you don't deserve it. And really, no one deserves that.
No,
you know what I mean?
does.
To be under a microscope and everything you take is analyzed and broken down and misconstrued. I mean, it's not fair. You are a human. We're all human. And if you want to be treated like that, you should treat Jeffree and everyone that you come encounter with. Even if you don't know them, be a decent human being. Okay, you don't like this? Okay, I hear you. I don't agree, but I'm going to move on.
Now, Cassie, I use the men's restroom. Amaya uses the women's. Here's actually a good question. Have you ever been confronted in a restroom? Let's get that out of the way.
I have never been, no.
There you go. I wouldn't exactly, period. Good. I mean, that's a fair question, you guys. You can ask fair, normal, respectful questions. Just don't get weird.
Even with all this makeup on, sometimes I'm out and about and people think I work at Sephora or something. I mean, they don't really, like, oh, I love it. And I'm like, Miss Thing, I'm in full drag, Right. But again, everybody's on their own journey. And if you are getting clocked or if you are feeling insecure about you or your transition, there's things that you can do. Yes, we all wish we had the money, the funds, the insurance, whatever you need. But if you don't have that still, there's resources available.
Absolutely. And I think that's very important for them to hear from your voice.
Absolutely. Because I've lived it, and I don't know, but you've lived, you were homeless and thing, you know what I mean? I think people forget that too. You're not just this privileged person that just woke up famous. You have fought tooth and nail to be where you are.
We've come from the depths of hell and we've made some beautiful, beautiful things from it. We really have.
What about locker rooms? I would go to for me.
You guys stop trying to be clickbaity. Mine's like, you think the answer's gonna be different than the restroom? Bitch, stop it.
Thank you. They said, do you ever get clocked? Every now and again I do, and I'll tell you where. Now I will share this, and I don't necessarily have to share this, but I feel like I should. I have never changed. I have not changed my name legally yet. And there's a reason behind that. And so every now and again when I'm flying, recently I flew, and the lady was like, ma'am, this is not your ticket. Yes, it is. And she's like, no, we need this person right here. And I'm like, okay, baby, it's 2025. I'm transgender. She's like, oh, you're beautiful. I would have never known. And I said, thank you. And I just went to my seat. So every now and again I do get clocked, and it is refreshing to me. It humbles me. But
no, that might confuse a couple people. Are you able to share why? And if you can't, no.
No, absolutely. I sure will. My father is 83 years old, and he has dementia. And one of the last things that he asked before his mind really kind of left was, please don't change your name. You'll always be my son to me. And so for me,
Wow.
And my
that's
dad,
heavy.
again, he
That's
was born
really
in
heavy.
thank you. He was born in 1942. And so for me, and I think this is a conversation to be had as a trans person, you also have to let your friends and your family transition with you. So my father called me by my boy name Adam for 18 years. And then he had to learn Amaya. So that's why I've never changed, because that was my dad's wish. And, you know.
Wow. Ooh, that's really, really deep. God bless you for that. That is really, really, wow. Yes. Okay.
Someone said that's heavy, however, not an excuse. Okay, see, maybe I'm gonna have to get it.
Yeah, ignore us.
Maybe. But anyway, so for me, you know what, my dad asked me to do that, so I haven't. And honestly, for me, it doesn't bother me because I'm comfortable with who I am. I live my authentic life. I don't care what the ID says. I don't care what my name says. I know who I am. I know my life. I know what I've been through. So I don't have to have a piece of paper that says, no, wait a minute. See right here, it says I'm this. No, I know who I am.
No, and in fact, I think this is a dark question. I just saw it in the chat, but I'll still ask it respectfully. When it is his time to go to heaven, will you change it respectfully?
Absolutely. I will. Absolutely. I will.
I already knew that answer, you guys. Absolutely. Yeah, of course.
But and for me,
I totally get it.
You know, my dad, and not to make it all about me or tell my entire life story, but you know, my dad and I fought when I was younger and as a gay boy. So, but we didn't understand each other. But when I came out as trans, then he's my best friend. I mean, he just came to my drag show about 6 months ago. Wow. An 82 year, he was 82 at the time, an 82-year-old man at a drag show. That relationship is beautiful. I'm privileged to say that. I'm privileged to have that. A lot of us don't have that. Our parents don't accept us. They cast us away. Yep. So if that man says, hey, don't change your name. And I was going to get my nose done. He said, please don't change your nose. That's the nose I gave you. I never did it. You know what I mean? So there's certain things I feel I owe that to my father, to respect him, to honor him. I love him, and unfortunately, obviously he will, eventually pass. And then I can kind of move on with that part of my journey. But for right now, it doesn't bother me. It is pure respect for my father, who was in the military, who, again, has dementia, who still, even though with dementia, has never misgendered me. Now, every now and again, he may slip up and say my birth name, but he has never said, yo, dude, what's good, But, and so that's why sometimes someone with dementia, even though he's my family, if he's not slipping up, sometimes, yes, it's really out of pocket for people to just be clocking people. But again, I respect my father's opinion and his request. I respect anyone who, if they say, like sometimes when I have to do legal documents, they have to put my legal name and say, well, I'm so sorry, I have to put this down. I understand that.
Right.
Yeah.
Wow. That is really beautiful. I respect you for sharing that with people, because a lot of people need a different perspective, or they've never heard one, and they're learning from just us talking.
Yeah.
Does anyone else have any respectful questions? They asked, are you standing up right now? I'm sitting on the floor. I think you're standing in your beauty room.
Yeah, I'm standing. Yeah, because if I sit down, I'll get tired. I had a show earlier.
Okay.
I'm like, if I sit down, I'm going to get sleepy, and it's just not going to be fun.
Okay. Parental love is and should be unconditional. That part. Mm-hmm.
Well, it's not always, so,
Mm-hmm.
How old am I? I'm 36 years old.
Okay. We're 3 years apart, you guys. Yes, we are. If you see any questions that are respectful, Missy said thank you for sharing. Absolutely.
Of course. This hair is stunning. Thank you. Amaya just came to this channel. I was wondering, were you born male or female? I was born male. I'm a transgender woman now.
Okay. Living her life authentically how she wants to.
I'm from Ohio. A lot of people are gagged. They think I should be living in LA, somewhere else. But, I have a fiance and 2 cats, and we're quite happy here in Ohio.
I love that. If you guys are just coming in, me and Amaya met a very long time ago. I hosted a gay club in Dayton, Ohio. I remember it being like 3 or 4 stories long, tall. I mean, not long, not long. Oh my God.
Yes.
And we met a very long time ago. They hired me to host this club, and we were on a tour doing rock venues. And I was like, absolutely, let's go to Club Mask, honey.
Yes. Yep. And I've watched from afar, and you know, I'm not trying to fan out, but you know, I'm obviously honored to be here, and this is a privilege. But beyond that, we're having a healthy discussion just about, you know, some people say Jeffree hates trans people, yada yada yada. Girl, we're here to debunk all of that. I'm a trans woman on the screen right now. He supported me yesterday in a way that he did not have to, and you know, girl, we bantered the other week. Like, girl, it's honestly ridiculous for anybody that says that. But of course, you hear one thing and people run with it, and
that's exactly it. Mm-hmm.
Not too much. My birthday's in May. Oh, thank you guys. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate the kind words.
Listen, my chat's so respectful and great. People really take everything out of context on purpose. They want to cause a stir. I'm so used to it. I forget other people may not be, you know? Someone said, why did I unblock you? Because you ain't shit and I didn't care.
My fiance. Sorry. I'm just...
Because I unblocked everybody. Don't feel special. I unblocked 1,000 people the other day. I cleared the whole list. You're not special, sweetie. Oh, fuck.
My fiance is a male, and interesting story is I'm his first trans woman. So yeah, that's a whole nother rabbit hole. But anyway,
that's okay. I'm a lot of people's first, even though I'm not trans. I am someone that looks very feminine. I'm androgynous. Yes, you guys. I coined the term androgyny. Hi.
Yes.
Ivy Lane. Thank you so much, baby. Yes, look at my chat. They respect you immensely. And so do I, you guys. That's why she's here on my platform. There's no judgment over here at all. I think it's really hard to say that the Lilies and all those people, I can't really know deep down at the very core of their being, do they feel like they were born in the wrong body? Are they really trans? Well, I have a great intuition, and I think she's full of shit. I mean, that person's name is Nicholas. I think they rage bait. I think they do things for attention. And I think it's all finally coming to a crash. Okay? So no, I don't really think Lily Tino's trans. I think they're making a mockery of real trans people, and it's hurting the community. That's what I think. And I'm allowed to think that, you guys.
But I'm glad that you said that. At the end of the day, we may not know how you're really feeling in your mind or in your heart. Absolutely. But for someone like Lily, absolutely, it comes off very much as a joke. Makes someone like me look like nothing compared to, you know, this is a lifestyle. This is a commitment. This is a real thing, not just for clicks and views.
Exactly. So this is your whole being. This is not a costume, you guys. This is Amaya's real life. So, and I think people are upset because they think I'm going to fully agree with the other side. Baby, I'm in the middle. I have very different opinions, and just because I liked some things that Charlie said, or even some of his friends, it doesn't mean that we agree, or me specifically, with everything they believe in. Obviously not. Charlie thought that I shouldn't marry a man, and you know what? I respectfully don't agree. If I fall in love with a man and I'm a man, I'm getting married. Or I'm not getting married because I don't care about a fucking piece of paper.
And you've always been in the middle. You've always been this way. You know what I mean? And
yes,
I think
I've always walked the line. I've always been androgynous, and I've just always been Jeffree. And I think even sexuality. Well, do you like guys? I've had X with women before. I don't know what the fuck we can say on here. Sorry for paraphrasing you guys. I've had with everybody. I like everybody. So
really,
what does that make me? I don't know. Women prefer me to make love to them in full beat. Does that make them a man? If a straight woman wants me to them with full makeup on, what does that make them? You don't want to get into that gig?
I think that's a whole nother rabbit hole.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah. What? Straight women sound off below, honey. If you're straight and you want to, what's the gag? Caroline said, "Still straight, bitch." There it is. Amaya said, "Okay then."
Got it.
Right, because that's a question. Hello, right?
It is. It is.
All my straight married women that might want to slip, come outside and come over to my house for a night. What does that mean?
Oh, geez.
Ashley said curious. Ha! Well, there you go. But at the end of the day, we know what I have, and it's not a activity.
I want it is crazy. All right, do we have any other questions or anything? Getting back on track.
Before Amaya goes live and I go to dinner, you guys, is there any real questions for Amaya before she leaves for real? Any last questions respectfully? If you want to troll, you're going to get blocked immediately.
Oh, can you see my dress? Just a little, girl, just a little something, like a little 1-2, something cute.
Okay, just a little 1, 2, 3. Oh! Sahar Lynn with the fly love.
Wow.
Ives, thank you for saying that. I really do respect Amaya immensely, and I think people don't understand that. I'm like, well, y'all just took what I said way too harshly or the wrong way.
Thank you.
Okay? And that's it.
I appreciate that. Well, good luck at dinner. What you said you're about to go to dinner, yeah?
Yeah, I'm gonna go to dinner, and then these two fellas that have only been with me, besides women in that spectrum, they want to come to be a chiropractor tonight.
Bending, snapping, cracking.
Yeah, so I'm not even gonna bother wearing lashes. They're just gonna come right off.
Well, enjoy. Again, I want to thank you so much, and I have mass respect for you. And again, I think a lot of people in this life, on this app specifically, are opportunists and want a lot from you. But I'm so glad that we could have a healthy, educational conversation.
Absolutely.
That debunks a lot of stuff, and it means a lot that you would have me up here. I really appreciate it.
Well, thank you for being here. Thank you for having this conversation. I think it was beautiful, and a lot of my chat really, really appreciated it. So God bless you. We have nothing but love for you over here, and you're always welcome. For a battle or a laugh, I'm right here.
All right. Well, I love you. Thank you guys so much, and I'll see you later.
You're welcome, beautiful. See you soon.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Wasn't that amazing, you guys? Hi. A normal, productive conversation. It's possible. Isn't that beautiful? It is possible. Amaya is so beautiful, and I love her way of thinking. It's just so refreshing. What an incredible human being. So no, I don't agree with what the other side always has to say. You guys, I walk down my own street in my own lane, and I'm not politically for anything that you guys may think I am. Do I have a certain opinions on certain things? Of course I do. Jen Black, your father's in my DMs, honey, okay? You shouldn't be in this chat. You should be talking to him. Some of y'all trolls better be careful. You keep it up, I'm gonna look your parents up on Facebook, and I might be your new stepmom, bitch. So y'all better watch out. I swear. Some of you trolls in the chat, your father might be in my DMs right now and you don't know it. So I'd be careful what you say, because I will be your stepmother by next Christmas, bitch. You think I'm kidding? Don't play with me, honey. The fuck? That part. I said what I said. But all jokes aside, because you guys know I love being comedic and sarcastic while being serious at the same time, right? That was really beautiful. It's an honor to have someone like Amaya just have a normal conversation with me. Do you know how refreshing that was? In a week full of people misconstruing and just being angry, it was so nice to have a healthy, beautiful, normal discussion. And how amazing for her to answer all those questions, you guys. She didn't have to share her story. She didn't have to share her journey with any of us. And she did, and I commend and respect her so fucking much. Let me just say that. I do. So commendable. So thank you, Amaya, for that beautiful discussion. Okay. My joke's major night. I'm being serious. These trolls really don't think it's possible. If y'all saw the dudes in my DMs, Spooky Bear, y'all would scream. Thank you so much for everybody that listened to me and Amaya talk and have a normal conversation. That was so nice to be able to answer questions and have that moment with her. That was very, very cool of her to even answer any questions for us. So my lip combo's fire. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Resets in 2 minutes. We're gonna finish number 2. I'm obsessed. I wish number 6 would snipe number 3, but I don't think he has enough time. Wasn't that a breath of fresh air? That's exactly how I think. All right, I'm about to use the new Extensionist mascara from the telescopic line of L'Oreal, okay? Not to switch gears here because we're having a very beautiful discussion over here, but I am gonna be using this mascara right now. It is Jeffree Star approved. I uploaded the video yesterday. It's a beautiful formula and it might be the next viral mascara, you never know. I mean, when I'm doing something live on camera, it's because you guys know, no matter if I edit a video or not, I'm not full of shit like the other girls, okay? I'm not full of shit. I try products on camera and off all the time. So if you see something in a review, don't worry, you will definitely see it live on camera, okay? Hi, this mascara is next level. Look at that. Look at that mascara. Hello, it looks like falsies compared to the other side, and this is only 1 coat. Is it better than Maybelline? Different experience. Fully a different brush. Look at that. 300 bristles in here. Thank you so much for the Galaxy Beautiful. Does it flake? No. I didn't have any flaking. I wore it for hours. Yeah, I didn't have any flaking. Yeah, this is only the first coat, you guys, okay? This is only the first coat. And excuse my lighting, you guys. I am at a hotel right now. I am not at my LA house. You know, 5 different people said that they were gonna off me this week, so I've just been laying low in a secret hotel and just kind of doing my own thing, so. Reset is in 13 seconds. I'm screaming. Thank you everybody for turning me up. I mean, come on. Saharan Ives with a fucking fly love. I can't breathe. Corey Waters, thank you so much. Jordan, thank you. Rosanna, Catherine, Paige Lynn, thank you guys so fucking much. Jasmine, Bex, Susan Kelly, Brianna, and of course my number 1, Xteena motherfucking Lynn. Okay. Yep. We are about to have a number 2 banner, damn it. Back to back to back to back to back, honey. Mrs. Brooklyn. Thank you, Miss Brooklyn. Yes. Yep, it's full. It's officially reset. I can't believe it, but if you're on the East Coast, drop a heart me.
Hello.
Oh, hi.
Hi.
Paul and Jen, can you join us as well, or are you busy bottoming?
Hello. He probably walked away.
Look
Hi,
at those
Jack.
emotes. Yes.
Hi, Jack. I'm just packing and cleaning.
When do you leave tomorrow? I can't remember.
I will be boarding at 8 a.m.
Oh, cool.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go have a little moment and just chill tonight after dinner.
Yeah, that sounds good. Enjoy the night.
Yeah, I got a lot of filming to do tomorrow, and then Saturday's a mega live, and then we'll be laughing Sunday together.
I'm excited. I'm so excited, chat. Make sure you guys register for his mega live. I cannot wait.
I know, it's gonna be so fun.
I'm just getting everything prepared and bringing just random stuff. I'm just gonna bring the basics and then I'll raid your room.
There he is.
There he is.
Hi, what's up?
Ooh, holy hell. Okay.
Whoa, stunning.
Wow, that's hot. My little starburst.
Yes.
Okay, before we laugh and get silly, I respect both of you as individuals and people. What did you think about me and Amaya's discussion? Go first, Paul.
I thought it was incredible, to be honest, watching it. It made me even a little emotional to see her perspective. Obviously, you know, I'm not trans, but I could understand their opinion, and I think that's incredible that she's just living authentically, and her story was so beautiful about her name change. And
Oh my God! It was impactful, and I think a lot of people needed to hear that perspective because they're just seeing a bunch of wackos that are not really trans, and I think that's really the root and where my message did get misconstrued, which I will take full accountability for.
Yeah.
Xteena?
I enjoyed hearing a respectful, intelligent, and informative response that helps educate people who haven't gone through what she has gone through.
Instead of attacking me and calling me ugly and jealous. It's
Exactly.
like, that's, you know, I'm like, Amaya is a real person that's lived through this for 20 years.
And like, just like you said, I'm very, I guess the only correct word, and, you know, it's just my vocabulary. I'm ignorant to a lot of that lifestyle. I don't live it, right? So I wouldn't know certain things that you or her might know. So to get an intelligent adult, easy to understand, she broke it down very simply so we could understand from her point of view things that she sees through her eyes. I thought it was a very, very intelligent and informative conversation.
It was.
Amazing. I'm so glad you guys were actually here for it, because you guys might have been at dinner or busy, so that was so cool you guys to hang out and listen. Like, I appreciate you guys being here. That was special.
Yeah, it was very, very eye-opening, and she was very, like Paul said, like, it was very emotional to hear her, you know, why some people do certain things, and it's everybody's journey is their own, you know, and someone's story might not be just, you know, and it's I think it's very important for people to hear all walks of life's perspective. Again, this is why we live in America and we're allowed to talk about things.
Yes, and you form your opinion by learning, and that's why I was sharing my opinion.
Yes.
Right.
Right?
Yeah, no, it was much needed, I felt. It was very, very
Absolutely.
to see two walks of life, like, agree, disagree on things, be respectful, be open-minded, understanding. It was really good. I loved it.
Right.
Yay.
Very, very, I said it was a breath of fresh air in the chat. It felt like a very breath of fresh air, something we could all wake up tomorrow and maybe have a discussion with our friends about respectfully and say, hey, this is what I heard last night. I really learned a lot. You know, what would your feelings be on this? And try to continue the grown adult conversation and keep that momentum going, as opposed to the negative and the gross and the this and the that. This is how we all learn, and we take this as a, I don't want to say influence, but hello, this is what the times we live in. Be influenced by this. This is what we should be being influenced by.
Katie, that part.
I agree.
Yeah, that was really cool.
Yes.
It was a good talk. Very good talk.
Okay, yes, the chat gets it.
Yay! Yeah,
Beautiful.
it was really special.
Yeah, the younger ones really love to just insult. That's all I've been. I mean, I've been insulted all week by, I feel like, teenagers. I'm like,
Right.
this is so boring. Can I have a healthy discussion with an adult, please? Thank you.
Right.
So that was really beautiful, and she did not have to share her time with us at all. That was amazing.
And I really want people in the chat to hear what he just said. Listen to what Jeffree just said. Listen to the exact words. Do not twist that. Maya did not have to be that amazing. She did not have to be that respect. She chose to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that is an active choice as an adult to be respectful, to want to have conversation. You know what I mean? So, like, you have to be an active listener. You have to be an active thinker and an active, respectful, you know, second party in a conversation to continue this and grow from this. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That part.
You have to be open to that.
Yep, I agree with that. It's for sure.
Right. Because, like, anyone, like Jeffree said, anyone can come up here and just be like, I don't care what you said. I don't care what I have to say. This is what I think. And, like, they don't listen. No one's listening to each other, you know? They both listen to each other on both sides. They gave time for the other person to speak. Then you sit there, wait, ingest what was just said, and then make a response. You know what I mean? To what you need to respond to, or if you know, if you want to. But that, I feel like, is a very... You need to be influenced by the process now. I think we lost this process in America.
That part. There's that. Hi.
Right?
Did I cut my hair? Yes, you guys. I got a haircut yesterday. I cut off like an inch.
It's cute.
Thank you. I love it. It's great. New nails like the Titanic.
So cute.
Tiny.
Okay. It's giving Sub-Zero. It's giving classic Jeffree Lynn.
Yep. It sure is.
Okay. Yes, you guys. Double tap the screen. It is reset. It feels so weird to be on the West Coast. That extra hour, Paul, really does feel vast. I'm like 10. I'm like 9.
Yeah.
I told you. I'm like, I can't do it.
I know. But before the time changed to align with the rest of the TikTok world, when reset was at 2 a.m. or 1 a.m., it was so different.
Right.
All right, Paul. Let's be unserious for a minute and talk about my new lip oils.
Oh my
I'm
God.
excited. Oh, I can't wait.
I was thinking, he's ready
Look
for
at that coffee, baby. Look.
I know, I'm excited. Listen, y'all, I know nothing. they try to get me, and I'm like, nope, I know nothing.
two new lip oils, 3 new skincare formulas. Next Friday, it's going down basement. Friday the 13th. Guess who's playing Jason?
Yes.
Okay. I filmed the reveal today. And it will be going up Saturday.
Whoa.
This Saturday, before the live, or maybe at the same time.
Cool. I'm so excited. Get ready for them, y'all. They're good.
Yep. New skincare. It's been a long time. Really, no new formulas.
Yeah, earlier I heard you say too, this is like the first skincare of the year for JSD.
Yeah.
It is?
Yeah, because sunscreen was a formula we already had before. Lip oils, we've had that. So like new, yeah.
How cool, you guys. Be excited. Be ready, because it's fun.
Right? You.
I'm excited. Come on, Nunu.
Oh, Jenny left her Stanley Cup here. I was like, why is this in my hotel room?
No. I was
Jenny, if you're watching this, it's still cold. I'm like, what is this?
Oh, look, I got my my setting spray today. And it came with a cute
Oh.
Did you use it or not yet?
No, not yet.
Oh my God, Xteena.
Yay.
Oh.
Or I took the chat today.
You should just spray it on your face right now, bitch.
I will.
How dare you wait?
No, I totally forgot.
Xteena!
Oh my God. Look at the cookie. Oh, I didn't get you that one. So good. You have a different one. Yay.
Translucent hydrating setting spray for ultra blur, y'all. Okay.
Come on.
Yeah, it's a continuous mist. Hold that down, honey.
Oh my God.
It feels so good.
Oh, this is dangerous. You guys are gonna see me every 5 seconds.
What are these? Oh.
Oh. Sugar cookie.
Ooh.
Yum.
Oh, it smells so good. I don't know what I want to eat yet. Because I'm about to go to dinner, so I don't want to eat a bunch of Pyrostitos. I don't want to eat a bunch of sweets right now until later. Another sprinkle one in blue. Ooh, we have caramel popcorn from Downtown Disney.
Oh my gosh, I almost ate a whole bag of that on the way home. It's so dangerous.
Well, Mark and Jenny ate my whole bag.
Well, I'm bringing one to your house. I'm packing some.
Yeah, this was full. Mark mowed this down, honey.
I'm packing you extra goodies. Don't worry. Never fear.
California's too dramatic, so Xteena's actually going to Casper before I do, Paul.
Yeah, I'm leaving right now.
Oh, sick. I love
I'm out.
it.
So she'll meet me when I'm back home.
Oh, cool. I love that. Cool.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Xteena's going to Casper, you guys, and I'll see her there in a couple days.
Yay! Go into Wyoming.
Okay.
Come on.
Yes, have fun.
Trying to find.
You guys, hi, hello everyone in the chat. Hello. Sorry, I did not say hello. Hi, you guys. You guys, don't forget to drop your heart me if you can, okay?
So I am bringing all my lippies because I swatch them all, so that way I can just use my lipsticks.
Besides my crazy live, shout out your next live, Xteena, for the brand.
You guys, I will be on the JSC page Monday night in
Live
a special location.
in Casper.
From Jeffree's probably dining room.
Yay.
On my table.
Okay.
My spot in my table.
Oh, I can't wait for you guys to wear this lip liner.
Oh, I can't wait for those. I saw the one that you swatched. I think it was the darker one.
Yeah, cabin wood. Oh,
Cabin wood. Ooh, that's gonna be good.
it's so good. Miss Cabin Lane.
Yep, there it is. I saw some people asking in the chat. I'm using Pumpkin Fantasy, y'all. Little mini.
Oh, I love that one.
Yeah, that's a limited edition shade, you guys. It will not ever be returning. It was just for a moment.
I used to use it for my eyebrows when I had orange hair.
But never fear, Halloween mystery bags are approaching.
Yay!
Yes.
We got Halloween mystery bags, we have lip liners, and then November we have a lot.
Cool.
Yeah, I wore Taffy Frost Hair. That's what people were trying to tell you, I think.
Oh, okay.
I did the...
Yeah, I heard that.
Yeah, I was like, guys,
But people act like we should all know everything
I know.
24/7. And I'm
I was
like,
like,
huh?
just
I
use
wasn't there when
eyeglasses.
she was getting ready in the morning. I was asleep, bitch.
I know, I'm like, that's what I said. I was like, he was sleeping.
Oh, I slept till noon our time today.
Isn't that awesome?
That's iconic.
I woke up at 8 and I said, I looked in the mirror and I said, how dare you? And I went back to sleep.
Right.
How dare you?
Honestly, I don't blame you. You need it. Last night's live was so fun. Your guys' energy, just even behind the scenes, it was so fun.
They were great.
Last night?
Yeah, I loved it. And I want a light stick. I can't breathe. When you said my name, I thought I was hearing things.
Yeah, their team picked the names, and obviously Jenny and Amanda couldn't. And
Right.
Amanda was like, "You're gonna gag when you see who they picked."
I'm like, you're never going to believe this. You're never going to believe it. I'm like...
And I was like, "Ooh, Hillary Clinton."
Oh, I was so excited. I was like, yay.
Oh, poor Monica.
Woo.
Hold on, look. I got to bring... Okay, hold on, chat. Let me flip. I got 2 popcorns. So you have a fresh one. We got cookies. I got you a Halloween cookie. And then a churro cookie. Ugh. And then these little bad boys that I couldn't not... Hold on, I think these are new. I don't think I got you these ones yet. They are marshmallow mummies.
Oh,
So cute.
oh my gosh, that looks really yummy. I'm like,
Yeah, so those will be ready for you when you get home. Oh, and I got you these. I didn't know if you were out of these yet.
Oh, I am.
Okay, so I got some of those. Oh, and then they had these again. So oh my god, the rock candy was back, but they, you know what they were out of? They were sold out of the. It finally happened. The peanut butter cups are gone.
Oh, I bet they are.
I was like, oh no. Okay, well, no peanut butter cups, but you should hopefully have more.
Yummy.
Yeah, so we got goodies in the pack.
Oh, cool. Xteena, if you ever find that big chocolate bar again with the Pop Rocks in it.
What was that one?
I
Was
think
that
it
like a Christmas one? Maybe for Christmas.
No, it was Halloween. I think it was the Sanderson sisters.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
so
last
the problem is that's when Hocus Pocus 2 launched, so they won't do it again.
Yeah.
Right. That's what I was also thinking too, because it was around.
I know, which sucks, because that was so good.
That chocolate bar, oh my god.
Epic.
So yummy, y'all. I have chocolate in it. Hi, Joe. How are you? You guys, everyone drop your daily heart me, guys. If you're on the East Coast, okay, you can send a trending figure also.
Yes.
If you can, y'all.
Guys, the amount of goodies packed in the suitcase is hilarious.
I love it.
I love it. I'm like, I'm going to Wyoming with a bunch of candy and cookies.
Just remember, you don't need to bring any eyeshadow palettes.
No, I didn't. I just did face stuff and stuff like my lips and like mascara and stuff like
Okay,
which.
We got palettes for days.
Yeah. And then
I can't believe I couldn't do my review today. I was devastated.
I know.
I could tell that lighting was not on par for you.
I would have needed another panel over here, and I just...
Yeah.
Yeah,
It was.
But on my phone, the side with the spotlight looked like cremated gray, and I was like...
I was thinking that too when you were starting. I was like, how is this gonna work? I'm excited.
I'm like that. There's no other lights.
Because when there was daylight earlier when we were testing it, it looked fine, and now it's black outside and it flopped.
Yeah.
It's okay.
It's okay.
You'll do it good.
Yeah.
Fine.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I know, Betty Boop.
Mm-hmm.
Purge. Okay. Hi, Callie. Hi, guys.
You guys, I'm sure this people will post some of the conversation. You'll have to look in a little bit.
Oh,
Yes.
for sure.
I hope that they do, and I hope that it's full context and not cut, and I hope it's real, like adult and just very true. I hope someone does a true one this time.
Yeah.
Because
Whatever
again,
the universe wants to happen.
right? Y'all is to have to say it like our parents. Don't believe everything you read. Don't believe everything you see. It's literally happening.
That's that part.
Literally.
Right? I'm like, oh god, good lord. Okay. iPad stand. Why are they so heavy?
Oh, Missy, we love you. Thank you.
I thought so. Also, CG.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, number 2.
Oh, last night?
Yeah.
Right now? It's such a weird, I know.
How cool.
I can't believe it. Well, right now we're number 43, and I feel worthless.
Chat, drop a trending figure.
I know, before we leave, you guys, we need a good lead, but I do have to go to dinner in a minute, damn it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, it's Bobby Joe's birthday right now.
Oh,
yes,
today?
it is.
Yeah, she just asked me if I wanted to do some birthday battles. I feel bad. I can do some tomorrow. I'll just be chilling, getting gaped. I'm gonna film content tomorrow, but I'll be live and I can battle her. Yeah, she said, do you want to run a couple birthday battles? I feel bad, but I can't.
Oh, cute. Yeah. I'll be traveling. Yeah, I'll have
I
to.
would love to battle her tomorrow. I can't wait.
Hopefully, she's on later when I'm done traveling.
Uh-huh.
Damn, Wi-Fi on the planes don't work well.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
Yeah, I think she's turning 27, you guys. I'm not sure. Does she have balloons up? Or do they not allow that at the facility?
Well.
No objects with strings, you guys. Come on. Velcro only.
I know, you guys. She's a youngin'.
Maybe I'll battle with her later.
Perfect. I'll make sure you win.
Oh, I love her.
Hawaii girl, drop a glove.
That part.
You're sick. Gage.
I can't.
So fun.
Well, I think this is a good time to let Xteena finish packing.
Okay.
It's so early here. I'm a little scared, and then I'll be in the chats later.
Okie dokie.
Okay. Bye,
Let's
y'all.
go.
Love
Bye.
you all. Xteena, be
Bye, you
safe.
guys.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Love y'all. Bye. Wow. All right, you guys. I'm gonna go head out. I'm gonna go get dressed and go to dinner. I did forget to do my bottom mascara. I can't believe none of you have clocked me. So before I leave, let's do my bottom mascara. I can't believe y'all let me get away with no mascara down here. Like what? Oh my god, I look awful. You guys really let me have all those conversations with no bottom mascara. I can't breathe. You guys are sick for letting that happen. You guys are so sick. Yeah, I think bottom mascara is important. Yeah. Sharon, you're so sweet. Thank you. Thank you for saying that. All right, you guys, we're going to dinner. I'll be on live tomorrow. I'll be in people's chats tonight, okay? Yeah, you see the difference? Girl. Okay. Definitely needed that mascara, sweet pea. Hello. Yeah, hello. This is the new L'Oreal mascara if you're just clicking my live button. I'm about to go to dinner. I've been live for hours, so I really gotta go. But thank God we're on West Coast time and it's only 9:30 here. And in LA world, that is really early. Okay, that's early for this town. So I'm gonna be back on live tomorrow, you guys. It's been a very crazy week on stream. And I've had the best time with you guys, so thank you for everything. The fact that we have a #2 banner, I'm screaming. Thank you. Podium like 8 times in a row. You guys are so sick. Oh yeah, Paul and Jen had podium that one day. That was so cool for them. Their biggest score ever. I'm screaming. Come on, New Beginnings. How you doing, girl? Okay, now the bottom mascara is done. Ooh, way better. Y'all tried to get me out the house without the bottom mascara. We're gonna fight. Robin, thank you. I will. All right, you guys, I love you so much. You know the drill. God bless each and every one of you. Thank you for being here. I love you. You guys mean the world to me. I will try my best to stay as safe as possible and pray for my whole. I love you, Star Family. See you.